So it looks cleaning off Bobby's greasy fingerprints and all the schmutz that he somehow left on the rear window. Avis looks pretty damn clean. They cleaned him up last night. Looking good. Kevin's working on titanium over there. I think Bobby's taking his 25 today, but the titanium's looking brand new. And we're going to be headed to breakfast and then the show here in a little bit. Okay guys, the fun starts here. It's going to be kind of a repeat of yesterday. I probably won't film as much, but we got Kennan's M5 up there, Bobby's 25's ahead of that. Roz, we don't know where he went, he got lost. But there's a red 930 turbo up there. And then we saw a red Ferrari 328 and some AMGs. It's a beautiful day for another car show. We've got the E39 M5 competitor up there. I took over in photo mode because I wanted that picture, but it's a W210 E55 AMG. It had a Kendall in. That's not it, that's just a regular E-Class. That's it. Wow, the paint on that is perfect. Beautiful. I'll take that M6 over a new one any day of the week. Any day. Damn, let's smell that too.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's a 99, sticker shields, it's for sale.
Children buying it.
Thanks for
It looks that much better than the F12. The F12,
I like the red diffuser.
Kind of Japanese, really no definition to the back end. Whereas the 328 has so much design, so much character.
So much rear end.
this much.
Yes, agreed. It's cool. Oh, really, Eric? We saw Ari's that big beautiful. Is it Emmanuel? It is. It is? Wow, that's pretty rare.
We're back from Pittsburgh, and I've made a lot of progress in the only hour or so, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours I've been back. We had to get an air mattress. You'll see why later. My dad's coming into town, didn't have anywhere to stay, didn't want to pay for a hotel. We bought this big air mattress. Bobby used it the other night, the day it got here. I sucked all the air out of that. It's one of those double high queens, so it's got a ton of air in it. I packed that up, I put it away, I got some tools for the car, I unpacked those. I'll show you in the garage in a moment. My Mac's been exhibiting a problem for the last couple of days. I plug in the drive, it starts preparing the time machine back up, and then it'll just freeze. The clock stops moving, no mouse, everything's dead. If I unplug the drive immediately, it comes back. If I don't, after about 30 seconds, I unplug the drive, and then it crashes and reboots. I reset the pram and the SMC, that didn't do anything. So I formatted the partition of the time machine drive, and I'm now creating a new time machine backup, which is going to take quite some time. I'm also uploading yesterday's vlog because I didn't have a chance to do that last night. I was too tired. And it was really hot in there, and I didn't want to be working a 1080p video on this computer, and my lap was really hot. So it's got 421 gigabytes to back up. It's got 1878 done. Sometimes it'll do a gigabyte in 30 seconds. Sometimes it'll take an hour. So I don't know why, but I'm just going to let that go. There's a concert downtown at 7. It is 6:36. I'm going to head down there, take the M5 out. I've been in the car all day, but you know me. So we're gonna do that, get out of the house here for a little bit. It feels amazing to be back in air conditioning. Luke's house does not have air conditioning, built 101 years ago. That wasn't something they had back then. But the Genesis is still here. I need to do an oil change in that car. I have the oil and the filter in the trunk. It's just a matter of doing it, which I'll get done. And then I can take that back and get the 3. But here's one of the tools we got. This is a Mighty Vac 7100, 7200. It's a Mighty Vac model 7201, MV7201. So it's a excavator and extractor of fluids. So you get these hoses and you put them on there and you pump this thing up, and it's 8.3 liters, I think. It's like more than any car would hold oil. You know, this thing holds 6 quarts. Honda's probably 5. I think that's about 7. Or maybe this is 8. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. But you shove this down the dipstick tube, it'll suck it all out. And then if you wanted to put your new oil in there and pump it in, you could do that. So that has many uses that will be used long into the future. And then I got finally a tool that I have not had. I just mooch it off of Canon whenever I need one. Is this. You guys know what that is probably. The fan clutch removal tool. Good times. Real thin. Is it a 34, 36? Doesn't look like that big. 26, I don't know. Big open-ended wrench, and then something to hold the pulley on the water pump in place while you take the fan clutch off. And then I actually have an exhaust and tailpipe cutter, which is just a chainsaw kind of thing. But we're stocked now, and it's nice. So I'm gonna throw some shoes on, enjoy this cooler than Pittsburgh, beautiful July day. 1,300 miles on this car now, or on this engine. That's a good number, 1,300. It's been 29 since the oil change, and we're gonna get some gas. All right, we're gonna wrap up Sunday. It's 1 a.m. I am totally exhausted and super looking forward to heading up to my own bed and going to sleep. Tonight was awesome with Razvan, Kenan, and Sabrina. We had a couple drinks, we hung out, we watched a bunch of YouTube videos. I only slept a few hours last night, so as I said, it's going to be amazing to hit my own bed tonight. But I was super productive. I took care of pretty much everything that happened when I was gone, which is only a day and a half. But I caught up on emails, a little bit of YouTube, got all the photos done, synced my phone, just a bunch of stuff, high productivity, it feels great. Tomorrow's Monday, we're going to kick off the week. This week's going to be a little weird. I've got an assignment due the 20th. It's just a discussion post. I'm going to work on that. There's another paper. Actually, there's not another paper due until August 6th. So I don't have to worry about that for a little bit. But the rest of it I'm going to work on. Get that stuff done this week. The yard, it's not really raining enough. It's really dry. I'm going to have to start watering again tomorrow. If it's cool enough tomorrow, I'll change the oil in the Genesis. I could use that pump to pump it out, or I could get underneath and drain it out. I don't know which I'll do yet, but it'll be a productive day tomorrow. Unless it's like 90 degrees, then I'll just go to the pool and say screw it, but we'll see. It's 1 a.m. I'm going to go do a couple emails, maybe get this vlog done and head to bed. It was an awesome weekend in Pittsburgh. Thank you, Luke, so much for letting us come and crash at your house. We had a great weekend. We saw Jerry Seinfeld on Friday, Pittsburgh on Saturday and Sunday, an awesome night tonight. It was a good time. So off into the real world in the work week here. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Monday. Good night.